Alright, so welcome to the first of many build videos by me, the Kung Fu Turtle. Today we're going to be looking at Cobalt 61 Flak doing a little dance. So let's go ahead and dive right into our gear. So, first we're going to be looking at the Exceptional Dark Army with URad Corrosive, Redundant Reflux with, of course, Corrosive and URad, a Light Show with URad as well and Corrosive, and a Monarch with URad and Corrosive at the moment. We're still testing out this fourth gun here. I'm thinking either rocket launcher or this, but we'll see. A red suit with, while action skill is active, reduce all incoming damage by a small amount. This helps you with a little more survivability because the red suit, as you can see, is a very low capacity shield, but it gives us that immunity to radiation so we don't kill ourselves with radiation blasts. Rocking a Mitosis Hunter Seeker with on grenade throw, weapon, grenade, and action skill damage are increased by 25%. Throw this and, I mean, you just get more damage on your stuff. Autobomb Deathless with radiation damage, corrosive damage, and area of effect damage bonuses. And a redundant Red Fang with splash damage, weapon damage, and cooldown rate. These are pretty much the best of what I found from running around, pretty much. So, onto the skill tree. We're going to start with the orange tree first, or red tree, whatever you like to call it. So we got full ranks in the Interplanetary Stalker. That's going to give us all these lovely damage bonuses here. We got Leave No Trace, which, I mean, every crit we hit, we are going to get ammo back. A 36% chance of ammo. This works really well with the reflux. I've been able to fire off that reflux like 12, 15 times without even having to think about a reload. It's just timing the shots. If you just don't spray and pray and actually time the shots, you'll pretty much never have to reload it. But then we have Hunter's Eye. Just good bonuses against certain enemies. I mean, we got armor damage against robots, critical hit damage against humans, and damage reduction against beasts, which is really nice. Head count. This is going to be how we get our cooldown to pretty much 0 thanks to the Reflux and Megavore. Those two together plus this just equals instant Gamma Burst back whenever it drops. So moving on along, we got Big Game, giving us a full plus into our hunter skills, which we have pretty much every hunter skill. We have Most Dangerous Game. This just helps us with the BA enemies, and gets us more money, even though money that's not really needed. Grim Harvest. This is usually we take our 2 points up here in the second intentions, but since we're into the purple tree and getting a reload skill from the purple tree, we're going to be taking Grim Harvest instead. And then we got Galactic Shadow along with Megavore, adding more damage to our crits, and of course any part has a 20% chance to hit a crit is fantastic. Cannot complain about that. So on to the green tree. We're only taking 5 points in the Furious Attack. This is just an added hunter skill that also obviously increases all of those lovely things, giving us a whole 20% in gun damage, more handling, more pet damage, so that's always nice. And then we got, thanks to our class mod, 2 points into Eager and Oppress. Over to the purple tree. We're taking 5 points in Success Intimate, 5 points into Agility Training. This is that skill I was telling you about for the reload speed. Throat Ripper, 5 points. This is pretty much Megavore for your pet, which is going to synergize really well with the other parts of this tree, and also your Gamma Burst tree. So, Combat Veterinarian, Lifesteal as long as we're hitting the same target as our pet. Take this, copies the shield, so the pet now gets red suit, which red suit procs a small nova around it for starters whenever it's depleted, and then also on top of that it has a dot AoE field around it, so any enemy that gets close to our bot here is going to take that dot AoE and it's going to proc Throat Ripper since it's pet damage. So it's going to proc Throat Ripper, so that's why we're having the red suit. It's not just for defensibility, it's also for proccing more Throat Ripper stacks. And then that's when we get into Monkey Do. So anytime the pet scores a critical, it automatically gets 70% more critical damage, but our bonus damage we get is 70%. So if we can proc Throat Ripper as many times as we can, and mind you, Throat Ripper is a hunter skill, so we proc this as many times as we can, and you'll see it's purple little shots that fly out, and it just wrecks. It helps. It helps a lot. And then we got Fuzzy Math, which also procs into Throat Ripper and Megavore. This is what's going to keep us alive most of the time. As long as we're scoring crits, we're getting our shields back. So it's very easy to score crits with the Reflux because it chains, and those chains proc Megavore. So you'll see we just get our shields back and our action skill back instantly with the Reflux. So that is the purple tree, and then we're also taking the Warlord or Pet to throw grenades for us. Over into the blue tree. We only went down this far into the blue tree because this is all you need out of Gamma Burst. Honestly, in my opinion, this is all you need out of Gamma Burst tree for this build. So we got 3 points into Pestilent Hunter, 2 points into Ferocity. We're not really caring for Go for the Eye since we're not having a melee pet. We got 1 point into Heat Bites, which is going to turn into 3 points. Or actually, I got no points here. That's right, because I already had the 3 into Heat Bites thanks to the class mod. So no points in here. And then 4 points into Frenzy for another Hunter skill. That is just an amazing one, giving us 40% more damage at 10 stacks. And then our Gamma Burst skills, we have Atomic Aroma, which also procs Throat Ripper. This is another instance of radiation damage proccing alongside the red suit. So we have 2 different ticks happening, which is going to proc Throat Ripper and Monkey Do several times. And then we also have Empathic Rage, which gives us a straight 20% more. We're not really worried about endurance staying out there for that long, and no one ever gets Burst Aid. So yeah, that is the skill tree. So we're going to go ahead and head into the Malawan Takedown, and we're going to show off how this build do. Okay, so here we are at the Malawan Takedown. We're going to hit True Vault Hunter mode, and we're going to go ahead and get inside. Let's roll.
Intel says there's an elevator down to the lower levels. Make your way there and be ready for some heavy resistance. I'm counting on you, Vault Hunter.
Alright, so we're going to want to keep up Gamma Burst pretty much at all times. That's pretty much the whole thing about this build, is that we want to make sure Gamma Burst is always rocking. Oh, whoops. Get that Dark Army out. No. As you can see, Dark Army just shreds on this build because it procs Megavore. That's what I love about the Dark Army on Flak right now, is that it's proccing Megavore, and it just allows me to take the easy road.
I like you when you're angry.
So like I said, just keep Gamma Burst popped at all times. The Reflux is really going to be your modding. And like I said, you see those purple shots launching off. That is Monkey Do doing its due. Oh, ow. As you can see, we're just popping off radiation blast like crazy. Thanks to the auto bomb and all the splash damage that we're rocking right now too. As you can see, my shield is nice and recharged. Pet ain't gonna go down unless it's out of Gamma Burst, and even if it goes down while it's out of Gamma Burst, get your Gamma Burst back real quick, and you just pop it, and then we'll be right back up. Ooh, ow. Direct hits. Direct hits hurt. Okay though. That's cracking done. Alright, so from here we're gonna skip ahead to the Velks. Alright, so here we are at the Velks. Let's get these Velks a run for their money. Alright, Gamma Burst is up. Alright. Come on. Quit being dumb. Thank you. There you go. Oh man, they're all going for pet. You see that? That's the power of Red Fang right there, is they'll all go for pet. Don't even pay attention to you. It's kind of like a DPS tank combo, you know? Like, Fl4k is running the DPS right now while Bot over here is running this tank. Taking all the aggro from us so we can just sit back, relax, and do some good old-fashioned DPS. Boom, boom, boom. There we go. So now we're on to Hildren. Hildren's about to get wiped out. There we go. Bye, Hildren. Oh. They're right on top of us. Okay, though. And yeah, I mean, sure you might go down a little bit here and there, but that's usually from, like, situations like that. You know, you get spawned on top of, Gamma Burst is down for a little bit. You know, things like that. It's not really going to be because, you know, you're not going to go down that often, I'll guarantee you that. As long as you keep Gamma Burst up, you should be just fine. So we're saving our Gamma Burst here for the doggy part.
Your weakness is noted.
Oh, of course, shot count.
Accelerating.
And now we're on to the third part. Alright.
I see it! Valhalla, I become.
Even as a
Alright,
the
and that's
Valkyries
first Velks
couldn't end
done.
my hunt.
So we're gonna go from here and skip to the bridge. So hold tight, folks. I'm gonna skip here. Alright, so we're here at bridge. Time to do the bridge. So yeah, we're using our Dark Army right now. We're gonna switch over to Reflux. Pop some Gamma Burst. And let our pet do its job. Get out there and take the hits for us. Oh, jeez. Except if the enemy's, you know, right next to you. Then that poses a little bit of a problem. Alright.
The hunt sings. Rest. Your hunt is over.
Take out some spears. Pick up some doggos. Alright. Keep it going, keep it going. But yeah, like I was saying, those purple shots are the ones we do. Yeah, throwing up Gamma Burst down range is always a smart move. Makes the enemies crowd around him. And Reflux doing its job, as you can see, doing the chains. Hitting everybody with that radiation damage. And that corrosive damage. Making sure that arm units get burned quickly too. Along with the shielded and health units thanks to the radiation bonus.
Invincible.
Just melts. Just melts. Melts in your mouth. It's like butter. Like butter. Alright, where's the last enemy? Unless, oh, door's open. Okay. I'm just gonna Gamma Burst inside here just cause. And there we go. Alright, so we're going to skip on over to Wotan here. So see you when I drop down the hole. And here we are. At Wotan, man. Let's go, Wotan.
Now that is definitely your target. Light that giant bastard up.
So yeah, we want to pop Gamma Burst near Wotan. Our URad Dark Army's at work. Yeah, the URad Dark Army is actually quite good at the bossing. If you can't see here. Just absolutely shredding up Wotan. And Wotan's still aiming at our bot. Ooh, ow. Oh, he just ran out. I hate when that happens.
Thrill of the hunt.
I hate when I'm not close enough to get the hit. Alright, there we go.
Your true nature.
Gamma Burst again. Get the rest of him down. And we're gonna get rid of the legs. There's the legs. I'm gonna get rid of the legs first. Ow. It's okay, we'll get rid of the legs. Ow again. Still getting right back up. Thanks to Pet
Beast,
and his
stay
killing
strong.
potential. And that's the legs gone. Oh, oop. Where'd you go, head? Oh, there you are. There's better half. And better half down.
This takedown
And there
for
you
thee.
go. That is one
Brilliant work,
completed
Hunter.
takedown for you
That
folks.
kicking will make Malawan think twice before they come at us again.
Let's just clean this place up a little bit. There we go. And where's that brain? Did I kill the brain already? Must have. Okay. But anywho, that is the complete installment of our first build video. I want to say a special shout out to ADR, APG, Ancient Pangolin. Want to say a shout out to Screasons, Broken English, all you guys who helped, Goth Falcon, all you guys who helped me out with my first video that I didn't post to the public, just to iron out some stuff, make sure I was on the up and up. Thank you again, and there will be more of these to come. Till the next one, peace out.